All right, good morning. We're here with our special events crew and our planning team for Winterfest that the city of Dunkirk is going to be doing. So this is going to be a big thing. We're going to have advertisement on WDOE. We've got a lot of news about this project. So let's start out with one of the things that's getting the most attention is the cold water fishing tournament. Tell me a little bit about the tournament. Who's going to be involved? Are there age limits, licensing, etc.?
Well, first and most clearly is everything that all the guidelines being used for the tournament are going to be for under the New York State DEC regulations for fishing, and that's the code of conduct that we're going to go by. If you're 16 and under, you don't need a license. But there are release forms available when you register if you are a youth that you need to fill out. It's a $20 registration fee. We're having two categories of prizes. One's for large fish. It was basically you trout and pike, and then the smaller species, which are panfish, are the perch and bluegill. And that we anticipate on giving away $1,000, up to $1,000, if not more. If we exceed our registrations and we get a lot of early registrations, we'll go beyond that prize limit. But three categories, three prizes awarded in each category, all dependent on the weight of the fish. That is going to be the criteria. Heaviest fish is taking first place and down the line. And if you do enter the $20 fee, there's going to be a random drawing at the prize awards later on that day at 4 o'clock. For everybody who entered into the tournament is eligible to win a $100 prize that we're going to randomly draw from all the entrants. But you have to be an entrant to win. There will be registration on the pier that day, 8 o'clock. The fishing tournament goes from 8 to 3 p.m. And your fish has to be weighed in by 3:15. There's going to be a weigh station available too, along with the registration station right on the pier. You can sign up and register there, weigh your fish in there, trying to make it as convenient as possible for everybody. So we hope to see a good participation.
I would expect a big turnout because I've had people stop me in Tops and ask me about this. So I know that's happening. We've got some other things going on. Tell us some of the other events that are going to be happening.
Just real quick to piggyback on what Mike said too, you can register ahead of time for this at the Youth and Recreation building. All of the forms for everything we're doing is available online, but you can turn your registration in. You can pay for this all at the Youth and Recreation Center at the.
So they can register ahead of time. They don't have to wait until the day of the event, which is February 9th.
Yes. So this is registration's open now. So we prefer as many people to register ahead of time, so we know a little bit better on their numbers. So.
All right, and so there are going to be a lot of things going on. We've got it set up at the Clarion. Tell me a little bit about that.
So the event itself, just to backtrack, Winterfest, it's Saturday, February 9th from 10 to 4. Kind of the central area, we have the Clarion Outdoor Pavilion available and set. The sides are going to be down. We're going to heat that. That's kind of going to be like our area for people to come get warm. Some kids' activities will be in there. We'll have a DJ, hot chocolate, and some snacks and things in there. So that's also where registration will be for all of our events. All of these forms, we have our volleyball, our snow volleyball. It's 4-on-4.
Where will that be played?
That will be played on the Clarion court, as well as possibly at Rookies. So we have 2 courts available there for the tournament. Both places are welcoming us, from what I understand too. The bars will be open too for those who want to partake. So the volleyball will be there. It's co-ed. Everything we're doing is co-ed, but the volleyball is adults. But we are saying basically 16 and up can be on there because there's some kids, younger people that want to do that as well. And then we have our Wiffleball tournament, which is a double elimination tournament. Everything is co-ed. That'll take place on the city lot next to the Clarion. And then we also have our youth street hockey tournament. I'll let Ryan kind of touch on that a little bit, but that's also, all of these forms are available online for people to pull down, register, and turn in their registration to the Youth and Rec Center. And also, these are all free events. There's no charge for these. The only thing there is a fee for is the fishing fees.
Oh, okay, very good. So Ryan, tell us a little bit about what's going on with the youth street hockey.
The location of the event, it's going to be right on Washington Avenue. We're going to block off the block from 2nd Street and Lakeshore Drive, right next to the Washington Avenue parking lot. And we'll have, right now we're looking at two rinks for that. Like EJ said, it is co-ed, 3 divisions, 8 to 10-year-old division, 11 to 14-year-old division, and 15 to 17-year-old division. And registrations, we're asking to register by February 4th, I believe, right at our rec office.
Now, Hector, let me ask you, will the parking lot there off of Washington Avenue, will that be a parking lot, will that be available for parking, or are there other parking areas available?
You'll have to use other parking spots, right? Because I think that's going to be utilized for some of the activities.
Okay.
But we just want to mention that the mayor had, Rosas, had reached out to us to work with Ryan and the recreation department. And these guys have been doing a fine job in holding this event. We have EJ here, EJ Hayes, the deputy director of planning and development. We have our director of recreation, Ryan Hall, and our highway superintendent here, Mike Perpiglia. And together we've been working and collaborating and offering what each department and each division of the DPW department can put together and offer to make this a wonderful event. And we're very proud to finally come to fruition. We're even involving the local radio station, and they're going to run ads for about a week before the event at a small cost to us. And we want to thank our very many sponsors here, the City of Dunkirk, of course, with Mayor Wilfred Rosas, the Race World Offshore team and the executives out of Key West, Florida, have agreed to help sponsor this event. The Clarion Hotel here in Dunkirk, Holiday Harbor with Charles Pringle is on board. They will open up their fishing station there at the marina. And Tim Hortons will offer some coffee and donuts. And Spike Dailies will be open also. We also have some marketing that still have to be accomplished. And we're gathering that information to submit that. And some awards presentations will be done by the Recreation Department. So they've really done a good job putting this thing together. And the City of Dunkirk presents the Winterfest, Saturday, February 9th from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. City of Dunkirk Waterfront, cold water fishing tournament with $1,000 in each category is being offered. All adult snow volleyball co-ed tournament, also a 3 versus 3 youth street hockey tournament, and co-ed winter wiffleball tournament, cornhole, and bocce ball tournament at the boardwalk. Refreshments and kids activities located inside the Clarion Hotel Outdoor Pavilion. So join us for the post-Winterfest gathering. We're going to try a little pub crawl, and that'll all begin at the Fillmore, and we'll move on to the other bars and try to help out the local economy. So thanks for your attention here, and thank you, Vicki.
Well, you're welcome, and thank all of you, because this has been a great undertaking, and I know that Mayor Rosas kind of throws out the idea and somebody has to run with it. So you all have done a super job, and let's all show up, right? Okay, see you February 9th.
Okay, good job, team.